everyone, it's Char from Char's Fashion Nation. For everybody, thank you. You really like me. Otherwise, you would not have helped me make my goal. And because of that, I would like to give one person, and you have until the 29th, right, which is also my birthday. So this would be the 1,000 plus my birthday thing that I like to do. And if you know, you know, because I'm not going to just blurt that word out there. Now, I don't know if you remember what I said, that if I made it to that point, what I would have. Well, first of all, thank you, everyone. I appreciate it. What I'm wearing on my eyes is the Eyes That Bite palette from Curse Cosmetics. Love it, love it, love it. And it does blend rather well. I'm wearing this shade, that shade, and this shade. It looks nice. And then on the lip, I have the lip liner and have two different colors mixed. So I have the red on top of this one here, which is called Grunge. And yeah, oh my god, thank you. That's basically all I can say right now. Thank you. Like I've said, I am just basically a, you know, natural grown channel. Sewing, knit, crochet, you know, because this is one of the shirts that I've made. Sewing, knit, crochet, cooking, makeup, hair, reviews, unboxing, everything is a fashion. It's a fashion in how you cook. It's a fashion in how you present, how you do your fiber crafting or your sewing, things like that, right? So I showed that palette, and the other one. Yeah, that's a good question. There was another one. Give me a minute. Anyway, I have an extra of that palette. This has never been touched. Like I said, this is what the palette looks like. It's very beautiful. It blends well, as you can see on my eyes. We have some, I'll show you mine, Juvia's Place squalene oil. I love this stuff. A little goes a long way. And I've been using it, and it's just down to here. I'm like looking at it. It's just down to there. This has never been opened. This is a Gerard Cosmetics lip pencil. We have a Gerard Cosmetics powder puff. Then we also have a Curse Cosmetics Beauty Blender. Is this the Gerard? I'm sorry, this is the Gerard Cosmetics Beauty Blender. Right? And if you're a man, it's fine, because, you know, I can always switch something up. Then there's the lashes from the Bites collection. Curse Cosmetics, love them. And then I'm trying to balance this stuff. And then also from Curse Cosmetics, this is a blush. And on one end is the blush, on the other end is a brush. And then there's a headband. This is still sealed, which is awesome. I said the squalene oil, right? Okay. Now I said I would put some Jeffree Star in there, and it will be an eyeshadow single, unless you're not a fan of Jeffree Star. But you know what, though? The product. The product is amazing. You don't have to be a fan of him as a person to be a fan of the quality of his makeup, right? You just don't. So this is in the shade Owl Eyes, which is also my travel name. Now, Juvia's Place, right? We're not even done with that. So there's these lippies. I made sure that these stayed nice and cool. Then, hold on, we're not done with that. A lip kit, this lippy, that lippy, and this one. I think these are pretty, and somebody might like them. But that's not all of Juvia's Place. There are 3 eyeshadow palettes. I've had this one, and I was like, you know what? Actually gave it to one of my friend's daughters. So there is this one. It's untouched, unopened. It's beautiful, though. Then there's this one. I'm not going to open these. You can go on the website. You can see what they look like. But I'm not going to open these. Okay? One whole person. Because, you know, the prices at the post office have drastically changed for the worse. So, got those 3 eyeshadow palettes. There's the Curse Cosmetics eyeshadow palette, right? The Jeffree Star eyeshadow single in the color Owl Eyes, which I do have it in a bag, so I ended up with 2 of them on purpose. This one is mine. This is the other one. Now, I have not gotten the magnetic thing for this yet, but that's beautiful. Like I said, you don't have to be a fan of the man himself to enjoy the beauty of the product. Okay? It'll come out like this. Look at that. You see that? That's pretty. That's pretty. Can't waste that. And you see how that just like that even went on the cheek real pretty. Okay, so just showing you mine. Okay, my little eyeshadow singles back in the bag. Okay, so that's the eyeshadow. You got the skincare. Both of these are actually like a lip care. So there's that. You got the Gerard Cosmetics Beauty Blender, the Gerard Cosmetics Powder Puff, right? Gerard Cosmetics Lip Liner. I didn't tell you the shade, probably because I can't see it in this light. No, I can't. Anyway, this is a good brand. Now, I wouldn't do this with these brands unless they weren't my favorites. Does that make some sense? These are my favorites, and my favorites should be shared with you. Now, you have to be 18 years and older. Don't forget this. The blush and the headband. I have the headband. And then there's the lip kit. And then other lippies. It's in a nice bag. Just one person. Like I said, postage and handling is ridiculous anymore. So if you remember that little box that used to be like a couple of dollars and it went up to $8, now that's $12 for that little tiny box at the post office just to ship it. So, like I said, thank you. I didn't think I would make it this far, honestly, being, just natural grown channel. And now that I've made it this far, let me find my tablet. I know it's over here. Just have to move a couple of things. I was folding some clothes too. Get all logged in. And show you, and hopefully it holds. Hopefully it holds, y'all. Hopefully that number holds. And if it does, that's even better. If it grows bigger, that's even better. Yeah. So, like I said, thank you. Let's keep things going strong. So, yeah. And I am wearing some Drug Cosmetics under the eye. And then I use the setting spray in Dreamsicle. That's from the Rich Lux collection or collaboration. And you know what I don't do? Is I do not exclude people like my friend Rich Lux. And I'll tell you why. Even though he's a bigger channel, I do not exclude. He has won a giveaway from me before. In the past, when I did one, he had won one from me. So, like I said, much appreciation. More details will be coming up soon. 18 years and older, you know the gig. You must be in the US because it costs too much to ship outside of the US. Does that make some sense? I'm sure it costs too much from other countries to ship to America. I wouldn't expect anybody to go out of their way to put out that kind of money, you know? I will try to set up, if you don't follow me on the other social media, like TikTok or Instagram, Facebook, I'm still going to call it Twitter, then I will set up a secured email. And if a person wins, I'm trying to think of a magic word. Excuse me. I'm so excited. I need to get something to drink. Oh my gosh, what can I use the magic word here? Leave the emoji that would spell my tribal name. So remember, leave the emoji that would spell my tribal name. That's all you have to do. You have until the 29th. And then I will pick. And then you would get that sent after the 1st of December. And oh my gosh, like I said, I'm excited. Mary Catherine from Mary Catherine Loves Cats, she like alerted me. She's like, girl, you hit 1,000. It's like, what? I went and looked and I'm like, thank you, Mary Catherine. If you don't know Mary Catherine, please go check her out. Mary Catherine Loves Cats. And if you're a guy and you happen to win, you know, you don't have to do the cosmetics part. Now, what though? Skincare is good for men too. Squalene oil, this is not just for women. Men need to care for their skin as well. And remember, this is out of my pocket. There's no sponsor. No companies sent this to me out of their pocket because that's expensive these days. This is out of my pocket. So yeah, like I said, again, thank you. I appreciate it. I hope it keeps growing. This could take this to places, and stay happy, stay healthy, stay positive, and as always, stay blessed. I'm just kind of like, wow, really, finally? I've technically been on YouTube since 2011, and YouTube took down my first channel. It was just nothing but cooking. They took that one down. Somebody hacked my second one, and now I have this one. Oh, and don't forget that I do nail art too. So that's another thing in here, unboxings and all that fun stuff, and the viral Five Below stuff when I can find it. I still have to finish that, so stay tuned for that. So yeah, like I said, I will make a secured email on the 29th. People will know. And like I said, stay happy, stay healthy, stay positive, and as always, stay blessed. I'm just rambling on because I'm excited. So I'll see you in the next one. Bye.